Guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
Guys, welcome back. Yes, I'm welcoming you back. Okay, now is a time to go. Okay, this is the action, baby. Okay, you've heard it put, when is the best time to plant a tree? Well, yesterday, of course, or 10 years ago. When's the next time? Right now. Okay, you can't go back and plant that tree a year ago. You can't go back a day ago, but you certainly can plant it today so that tomorrow and next year you have a full-grown tree. It's a great analogy for your life. In the last show, we talked about saying no. Okay, the power of no. And what we did is we reviewed how to say no tactfully, cordially, and what to decide to say no to. Okay, so to do that, we wrote down all the key needle movers in your life. What are the things that you should be saying yes to and you might be ignoring because a lot of things you say no to are taking your time? Number two, we made a list of the things that hold you back, or worse yet, the activities that you do that you absolutely despise or that are taking you backwards. Number three, you commit yourself to say no to anything that does not move you forward physically or mentally. And then you learn the phrase, I would love to help you, but either you got this, where you put it back on the person and say, you don't need me, or I would love to help you, but I'm unavailable, but Susie Q could help you. Hey, that rhymes. No, seriously, you offer an alternative, a solution. It's very easy to say no if you offer a solution or an alternative. When you just say no, sometimes people get a little PO'd, okay? And then number five, the best way to say no, like I say, is to offer or delegate things that you can so that it still gets done for the other person or for the greater good or whatever it is. But you don't have to do it because you're not doing the things that don't move the needle for you and you won't have passion for. You should not be doing them. Saying no is way easier than you think, guys. If you offer an alternative or a solution, wow, what a concept. What a concept. It works. You get to say no? Yeah. Okay, so I got a story for you about go. This is about taking action. When is now the time? And we talk about that a few years back, quite a few years back now. We were driving to Melbourne doing an auction down there. And on the way down, we're like, hey, we should really have one of these in Orlando. There's not really any great auction houses in Orlando. And, my wheels, go, go, go. Week later, we got a lease on a building. Okay, and I'll never forget Jen saying, whoa, I didn't think this was going to happen this quick. Well, when is now the time? If a great idea hits, and great ideas hit often in life, and we ignore them, or we say, I'll get to it, get around to it. Do you ever see those stupid little things they say, to it, T-U-I-T, and it's a circle, and I was like, what's a circle? What's a to it? And they're like, around to it, getting around to it. It was like, boom, well, how did that change stuff in a matter of a decision? Now, it wasn't open in a week. It was a lot of work and investment and time and everything else. But the fact was, we could have talked about it for a year, 2 years, or we could get down to it in a week or two and get the ball rolling. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Go. All month we have built up to today. Go. Do it. Take that action. Okay. All right, so another little example. This is funny. I think you'll like this. In the Savage races, they have this obstacle, okay? And a Savage race is an OCR where you run through mud and you climb under barbed wire and you jump walls. And they have this one called Shriveled Richard. I'm like, that's an awfully odd obstacle. Well, you get up to it, and it's this big, pool with a board in the middle of it that you got to go underwater because you can't go over because it has barbed wire on top. So you have no choice. So you dive in this pool, but the thing is it's filled with ice water, hence the name. So you get up to this thing, and people are like, ooh, and stick their toe in, and ooh. Well, I came up with this thing. I've got this thing, and I'm going to get to, it follows along with Mel's 5-second rule. So my thing is, I'm a force for God, I'm a force for good, I'm a gladiator, and I do not negotiate. And the minute I say that, whatever it is I go, whether it's getting in the cold plunge, whether it's doing any kind of activity that scares me, or, I got to get on the block and I'm having butterflies, or get up and speak, it's like, boom. Well, that takes about 5 seconds, and Mel Robbins teaches the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that's what it's all about. You got to get up there. And when you're facing with something, if you do not take that action within 5 seconds, your brain is going to talk you out of it. Okay? Our brains are this primal thing that teaches us, that tells us, keep you alive, keep you safe, don't take any risk. Your brain is designed to protect you. Okay? So, and that's why they say, people like you, coach, there's something wrong with your brain. We risk takers and that. And these people that do these races, whatever. I mean, people take a lot more risk than I do. I don't skydive anymore. So that's one risk I don't take anymore. Just because neck issues and that pull of the shoe really probably wouldn't be good at this time. So, your brain will talk you out of taking action if you hesitate for more than 5 seconds. Now, this might be jumping in the cold, shriveled Richard water. This could be jumping out of an airplane. This could be having the guts to raise your hand in a meeting and go, I think I have a solution to this. And you're scared. Have you ever sat in a meeting at work? This is probably even more relevant than jumping out of an airplane to most of us. And somebody says, we're trying to solve this problem, and you're going, oh man, I got an idea. Oh, should I? The second pass, they're starting to go on to something else. And then somebody goes, hey, I got an idea. And they spit it out, and you're like, mother flubber, that was my idea. You took my idea. I should have spoke. Yeah, that's right, you should have spoke. Should have spoke instantly within 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open your mouth, put your hand up, say, hey, I got something here. And you might go, well, yeah, but sometimes I've done that, and and everybody looked at me like I'm an idiot. Okay. They might look at you like you're an idiot, but at least you had the fortitude to step up and voice. And maybe it would have been the earth-changing idea that changed the entire direction of the company. Or it could have been just simply your own growth, because you say, you know what, I didn't hesitate, and I spoke up, and that felt great. Either way, whether they use the idea, whether they look at you like you're an idiot, whether they put you up on a pedestal and go, woo, you're the hero. That's not what counts. What counts is that you did it. You didn't just swallow it and go, okay, well, I'm not going to speak up. Okay. But that primal brain will protect you. If you have the idea and you don't speak immediately, your brain will tell you could get fired for this. Oh, they're going to think you're stupid. You're not going to be in the clique at work. But it'll talk you out of it. It will protect you even if it's the most phenomenal idea and you know it's right. Okay? The primal brain's going to protect you. So you got to bust through that. 5 seconds. It'll undo anything you're about to do. So either 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm a force for God, force for good, force gladiator, boom. I do not negotiate. Whatever you can create your own little mantra for that in your head that just gets you less than 5 seconds to take action from the time the idea happens to the time it comes out the mouth, or you jump in, or you run, or you hop, or you sign it. Whatever it is, you got 5 seconds. 5 seconds to do it. Okay? Your rational brain will hold you in limbo. The one that you start to rationalize. Should I say, what is it? If I say something and the boss likes it, hey, this could be good. If he doesn't like it, if he dismisses me, I'm even more embarrassed. And then I look like an idiot. And then you've talked yourself out of it. You're not going to do it. Okay? And you got to have a trigger to action to act immediately. Snap your fingers. Boom. Make your move. Make your mantra, your incantation. You say it. You got to do it. And the minute when I say I do not negotiate, my body's moving. my mouth is moving. And I don't always know exactly what I'm going to say next. You guys know this from the show. I'm not sitting here reading a script to y'all. I have a couple of notes made here and there so I don't forget what I want to teach you. But I'm like, I don't sit there and go, we are going to teach you about the 3 steps to... Can't stand when people teach like that or when they do a show like that, when they're so scripted. Either it flows or it doesn't. If you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, it's going to flow. You might fumble, you might lose a word, you might lose your train of thought, you might say the wrong thing. Who gives a turd? You started, you did it, you took the action. The more you do that, the more you exercise it. It's like a muscle, okay? Courage is not being fearless. Courage is taking action in the face of major fear. If you have no fear, if you have no butterflies before you do something, it doesn't take any courage to do it. Okay? At this point in life, I don't think I can say, oh my God, I feel courageous because I get on the microphone and talk to you on the show here. It doesn't take courage anymore. It takes a desire to serve from me. But initially it took courage. Initially being an auctioneer as a kid took courage. I was scared to death. Now every morning before the show I still get a little twinge of, okay, is everything right? Am I ready? God, I really want to deliver. God, please let me deliver strong to my audience. Let me give them something today they can use. Okay, not just something to listen to and go, oh, that sounded good, or okay, he's ranting about something that you walk away from and use from the show that changes your life. That's why I do it. Yeah. All right, so that incantation, whether it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, that is an incantation. Okay, back in the days of Merlin and all that, people thought somebody could turn somebody into a frog. What really happened was that Merlin could sit there and tell a prince, you're a frog, and they believed so much that they would feel like they're a frog. I don't know about the frog turning into a prince because nobody could really ask the frog if he felt like a prince. You know what I mean? But you get the belief systems. Okay, my grandma was famous for the belief systems. As a child, she wanted to connect with me so much, and she was a great lady. She had some very off reality beliefs about stuff, but I wasn't going to crush her and say, Grandma, you're wrong, because I realized at that young age she was just trying to connect with me. She thought this was this and it was really this, or the facts were not accurate, but it didn't matter. The lady was connecting with her grandson, and she was a great influence on me and a great love. So the reality is those incantations, whatever you tell yourself to get you to take action and do it, that's what's activating. Okay, when I say I am a gladiator, I'm not literally carrying a shield and an axe and going into a Roman theater to fight somebody. Okay? But in my mind, I'm in that mindset of, I'm going to conquer the cold water. I'm going to conquer the obstacle. I'm going to conquer the customer who's got an attitude. I'm going to, conquer the situation. There's an emergency. I've been blessed or cursed, I'm not sure which it is, to come across many emergencies in life and to just jump into mode and help. Okay, that takes courage, but you can't sit there and psych yourself up. It's like you go into gladiator mode. It's like there's a purpose and you see nothing but your purpose. You see where I'm going with this, okay? So don't take more than 5 seconds to make a decision, to go, to do it, to take the action. The decision should already be there, but don't take more than 5 seconds. So whether you call it the 5-second rule, the countdown rule, the force rule, by using an incantation, keep it to 5 seconds or under. Okay, so here's your steps to give it a go. All right, number 1, decide what you want. Okay, very clearly. Number 2, make a plan to go. And then do the 5-second rule, the countdown, the force rule, however you want to call it, and just bam, take that first step. Take that first step. It's number 4. Take that first step. Nothing happens till you take the first step, till you jump in, till you go, till you open your mouth, till you put the pen to paper, till you make your first call, your first sales call, till you make your first call for a job interview if you're just getting out of school and getting started. Nothing happens till you take the action. You got to know what you want. You got to make the plan. You got to take the first action within 5 seconds of deciding it. Okay? And there are things where people say, well, coach, there's some things I just can't do right away. I mean, I would love to, get out of school and go right and, knock on somebody's door and go right to work. But there's other steps. Even if it's simply designing a resume as soon as you make the decision. And then you go, okay, I did that. Now I got to take the next section. I think I'm going to send it out to possible employers. Okay, see, this can go in all aspects and all areas of life. Then once you take that first step, you don't dip your toe in like I was telling you about jumping in the ice water. You don't dip your toe in your hand and go, ooh, this is going to be, you just 1,000% jump in, sink, go into gladiator mode. Jump in, go in the job interview and go into gladiator mode that, you know what, this person needs you to work for them. And you're going to show them why. Not grabbing them by the collar and shaking them, but grabbing their mind and their intellect and going, wow, this person's spunky. They don't have experience. I just interviewed somebody with experience that was like a dead frog. This person is like on fire and willing to learn. Who are you going to take? I'm going to take the person who's got the energy and the desire and jumps in, rather than the person that sits there like a dead frog, not wanting to, because they know it all already. Who are you going to hire? If you're hiring somebody with the passion or somebody with the knowledge. Now, preferably they got both. But, so give 1,000%, okay, of your energy, your time, your attention to that goal. Live, breathe, and do it all the flipping time. Okay? Live it, think it, love it, go after it. Then get used to doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or a quick incantation and apply that to everything that you used to hesitate on. All right, I got to get out of bed. I'm going to hit snooze. No, you hit snooze, that is suicide to your success. Snooze number 1 is your way of saying, I'm not good enough to take this day on. Number 2, it puts you back right into the beginning of a sleep cycle and absolutely disturbs your body, your mind, your psyche, your physiology, everything. So don't do it. I've done many shows on don't do that snooze button. Go search them up and check it out. Okay, so get going. Even use your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to get out of bed in the morning. You open your eyes, you say your prayer, have your morning mantra, whatever you call it. Take a moment to think through your day and then go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed. Okay? There is one last piece to the puzzle that you're going to learn on Monday. There's one last key to this, and then this series is coming to a close. But the good thing is, you want to delve into this stuff deeper, we got Coach Lou Inner Circle. Next month's Inner Circle meeting, the live one, where you can interact with me, is actually, I'm inviting, if you're not already part of Coach Lou Inner Circle, I'm inviting you to attend for free, so you can get a taste of what we do. So I'll put the links in for that into the chats. Would love to see you on there. Love to connect with you personally. So let's go out and do this. This is the time. When is the time to plant the tree? Today, because obviously you didn't do it yesterday or 10 years ago. When's the time to start a savings account? Today, if you didn't do it yesterday or 10 years ago. When's the time to start your IRA? Today, if you don't have one. See, these are the things that, you can beat yourself up and go, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you should all over yourself. Should is a bad word, okay? It's a bad word like the word it sounds like, but should is a bad word. Don't should everything. Do. Do or do not. What is it Yoda said? Do or do not. There is no try. Well, there is a little bit of try in there. Sometimes you got to try and see what works, what doesn't work, but you got to do regardless, okay? Make it happen. Do something today after the show. Take action on something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just do it. And, if you haven't read Mel Robbins' book, I'll put some links up in there for that, too. It should be down below in the posts on the replay. Link up and get her book. Use my links, please. I'm an affiliate of Amazon on that, and I get a little baby credit, which helps to keep the show going. But read the book, The 5-Second Rule. It is liberating to get you taking action. And there's no one guru God. Well, there is one God, but there is no guru go-to God of time, of this, that. Even me, I'm not going to tell you I have all the answers. There's a lot of great mentors out there. I want to keep you with me, but I'm not afraid to tell you, go read Mel's book. She's awesome. Watch her YouTube channel. Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi. These people are amazing people who have dedicated their lives to doing what I do. And they've been mentors to me and absolutely inspired me. And I've learned material from them. There's a lot to be learned. Become a self-study. Become a part of a community. It's amazing, guys. All right, I've been long-winded this morning. Live with faith, energy, passion, always. And I mean always live whose dream? Your dream. See you guys on the next roundabout. This is Coach Lou, sending lots of love.
Ready to take it to the next level? Tune in to XLR8Life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lou himself. As Coach Lou always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.